think of the people across this country that were using CBC to get real-time election results because Elections Canada was down. That's just an example of the public service that CBC provides and why it is so important for people across this country to get accurate information.
So we have to have two publicly funded entities to be able to report on elections because Election Canada sucks. Like
it's essential. It's two entities, but it's really one. The way that they work. I've never worked for the CBC, but I've seen its inner workings, and they serve different purposes.
So are you guys asking me if I want to defund the CBC?
Oh, sure. You want to go there? You want to go there?
Like I think that there's a purpose for media, but do I think that the CBC needs to be able to do like everyone else, like Global and CTV, and operate finding sponsorship, finding content? You're successful by doing it. So I just think that they're just now leaning. It's like, keep asking for money. Like, do your job and show your business case, and maybe you can be funded. But like the fact that they're competing or traditional media, I think that they have a leg up. I also think they should disclose as bias. I would be biased if I was with the CBC and one of the candidates was going to defund me and I'd lose my job. Like Rosie Barton has been especially biased this election on her coverage of Pierre and her reporting.
That's your feeling of it. That's your interpretation or your perception.
Well, Jason
of it.
Kenney called her out not once but twice.
Yeah, Jason Kenney's resurgence. There's kind of like a George W. Bush thing happening there, where a lot of people that couldn't stand him before are now like, shit, man, I'm kind of agreeing with some of the stuff that Kenney's saying. But let me also point out, like, Kenney was on the panel. To have somebody on the panel there with the green light to call out the host on something that they don't agree with is accountability in action. And I do agree with you that the CBC is not on a level playing field, but it's not supposed to be on a level playing field. And thank God it's not, because that playing field right now looks like 1,000 dogs have been pissing on it. It's not exactly healthy. It's dead. And all of the broadcast entities are struggling big time. All the newspapers are dying. And more than ever, we need reputable, real-time, fact-check journalism that's available across the country to inform Canadians. Do I think that the CBC's mandate should be reviewed? Absolutely. So should anything that's receiving that amount of government funding. Do I think that the CBC should try to generate revenue? As it does. But yeah, could it do more? Maybe. Should it have to be profitable to be feasible? Absolutely not. Because that's not
I think
the point.
where we disagree.
But listen, Erika, like our education system is not profitable. Our public transit system is not profitable. Healthcare is not profitable. Nothing that government invests in, for the most part, is profitable as an element or as a requirement of its survival. And I think that that's an important point to make. The whole defund the CBC thing because we don't like some of the reporting is the same sort of bullshit as around we're taking our ball and going home and we're leaving Canada if we don't get another pipeline.